Kelly, you make trips like this to McKendree in Illinois, Western Illinois, granted, but still a long trip. What do you do on the bus while you're riding?
Watch movies, do a little bit of homework, and then we play games. The game we like to play most is Heads Up, which is like on an iPad, and it's different topics, and we have to make the person with the laptop guess what's on it. So,
well, it seems to me like last year was a lot louder game than it is this year. I don't hear it this year in the front of the bus.
Yeah, I think it's because we're further back now. The coach just kind of said, move back just a little bit. So the guys are up front more often than us.
Did we talk about this last year? I know I talked to somebody about who is the best heads-up player.
I don't know. I think Fish is pretty good, especially with the movies. Yeah. So.
Hey, this thing when you travel and play basketball, go to school and all that, what kind of lifestyle is it for you? One you enjoy, first of all?
Yeah, it's enjoyable, but it's also hard, like, when you try and do homework, and sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't work, but, I mean, it happens, so you find other ways to do your work, and I don't know, I like it.
Kelly Hendershot is our guest, and I'm trying to search my memory for your major, and I'm not coming up with it. What's your major?
Biology.
So that's you got to be pretty good to do that. A lot of studying involved?
Oh, yeah. Yep, bunch of reading through the textbook and memorization, and it's pretty hard, but I'm getting through it. So,
what are you going to do with a biology degree?
I hope to become a physical therapist. So,
well, speaking of that, you had an injury that started off the year. Can you tell us about that and the recovery process?
Yeah, so during preseason, I tore my meniscus, and I was out for about 2 to 3 months after surgery, and we're just now kind of getting back into the groove of everything, so it's all better now, so that's good.
It wasn't too long ago you made your first appearance this year. What did that feel like after the rehab and the surgery and all?
It was good. I mean, I was confident in it, so I wasn't too nervous about it. As long as I don't really think about it, then I'm fine. It's like afterwards when I get some a little bit of pain, I'm like, ooh. But during the game, it's usually fine.
Well, Kelly, a lot of athletes will say that learning to trust that body again, that part of your body that's been injured, is the biggest thing. Do you agree with that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Because I tore my ACL my junior year of high school, and then that was more of a struggle coming back from that than the meniscus, just because, yeah. But
our guest is Kelly Hendershot. I saw you working, even in the spring last year after the season was over, and I'm sure you worked hard in the summer, and then to get injured, what did that do to you?
Yeah, that was kind of heartbreaking, just because I spent 2 months of the summer, getting ready back for season, and then I got back, and then I hurt myself, and I was out for, the amount of time that I was practicing. So, I mean, it was hard, and I was like, well, it wasn't for nothing, but, I was kind of like, well, this sucks, but we're getting through it, so.
Yeah, and I see you every day. You got this big smile on your face, even when you were limping around and stuff. But I guess it couldn't have been that easy.
No, it wasn't that easy, but sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great way to say it. What's a good thing in your life right now?
Well, I just got a bid from Alpha Gamma Delta, right before we got on the bus. So, me and Emery are sisters. So, yeah, that was pretty exciting.
Well, that's a part of campus life where we don't talk to the players enough about, but, you have a life outside of basketball and outside of the classroom, right? What are some of the things you enjoy doing?
Well, me and my roommate and our other friend, we enjoy watching movies, going on food runs, and just doing homework together. So
that sounds pretty good. All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. Your all-time favorite movie?
The Lion King.
No kidding, Lion King. How come?
It just is. If I had any choice, it'd probably be The Lion King. No matter what.
Tell us a little bit about your family, if you would.
I have a younger brother, Sean, who's 16. He's a sophomore in high school. I'm a sophomore in college. And then I have my mom and dad. My dad works for UPS, and my mom works for an eye doctor. So.
You have a big family, surrounding family. When you get together for holidays, are you competitive, play in the driveway and that sort of thing?
Yeah, my mom's side's bigger than my dad's side. So I have a lot of, distant family in Liberty, in like Independence area. And then, but yeah, with my dad's side, it's usually like sitting around the table telling stories and like reminiscing about that. But my mom's side's more like playing games and stuff. So.
Kelly Hendershot is with us at halftime, and what do you get out of all of this work you do for athletics? I mean, the rehab now for you this fall, and what's the payoff for you? Why is it worth it?
I think it's kind of like a sisterhood of like all my teammates, and like knowing that I can go to them for anything, and like they can come to me, and they're just always there. So.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, and you keep working hard. I know you will, because again, what I saw from you when you were going through that this fall, pretty impressive for someone to stay so upbeat. So hang in there and trust that knee.
All right, thank you.
Kelly Hendershot has been our guest, and we'll be back with more after this.